Go next to Pioneer Foods, which of course was not always listed on the market. It used to trade OTC. It's got strong connections in the Western Cape. An ex-Tiger man, Phil Roux, went to manage it, and it's had quite an interesting time since then. It focuses on bread. They have the well-known Sasco Sam in charge of that division. Cereals, Bacomo, fruit juices, liquid fruit, cereals, all of that stuff. Big, broad mix of brands as well. Headquartered in Paul in the Western Cape. Market capitalization 39.52 billion rand. Price earnings ratio 19.3. Dividend yield of 2.1%. So Grant, when Phil Roux started there, it went absolutely bananas. But then 2014, 2015, things started getting a little bit less straightforward, and the share price has been volatile. Let's put it up while you're talking and take us through. Yeah, that wasn't a very happy end to 2015 there. Now what?
It wasn't, but I think when Phil Roux joined, I mean, he knew exactly the business and the model Tiger has been operating in for quite some time. And then we saw, of course, them entering the bread market quite aggressively up here in Gauteng. So I think he understood the Tiger business. He knew exactly where the weaknesses are, and he exploited them. Then, of course, we saw the price increasing substantially.
Yeah, I think maybe people just got a little bit carried away.
That's it. I mean, it was trading at very demanding multiple, price for perfection, into a consumer environment where consumers are constrained, and then, of course, higher input prices. So I can't say I'm completely surprised by that weakness that we did see, but overall, very, very good business.
And since then, though, it has stabilized a bit and formed a bit of a base. So it's almost as though people figured, okay, well, they're not going to grow at that sustained rate anymore. We need to calm down a little bit here. But more recently, people have started getting a little bit more comfortable with its outlook.
Yeah, I think the outlook is improving. Hopefully, we will see some of those input costs coming down. Also got a really wide variety of brands and a wide variety of products.
Yeah.
So overall, I like the company.
You know, you're right. So we talk about the cereals business. That's juices, and it's very strong, and that remains very popular on the shelves. They own Safari and Wellingtons as well, which gets you into dried fruit as well as all of those chutneys and things like that, which are very popular. Pro Nutro in the cereals area, that's in addition to the Wheat Bix. So you've got breakfast covered as well, all sorts of mueslis and so on. Regional expansion, they were quite cautious about that. They don't have a lot going on in that area, but it looks as though they may be doing a little bit more. I noticed when you buy certain of their products that they are on the box, you get it in French and Portuguese as well, which is probably indicating that they're intending selling those things into Mozambique and also into Francophone Africa.
Sure. I don't think there's too much to talk about in terms of international expansion. Very focused on South Africa. But if we talk about regional, I think we have to talk about how well they've done in the bread market in Gauteng. And I think that's really
So I wasn't aware of that, because the Albany truck, which is Tiger, you see them trundling around in the mornings early when I'm out running with my friends. But you're right, I have noticed that Sasco Sam has also been pushing around. So those are major relationships. What, did they come in on a price basis and try and pick up certain of the Spars and other supermarkets and get them to make a switch?
Yeah, I think a lot of it, of course, in the sector has to do with price, quality, it's a trusted brand, and of course footprint. There's no use stocking the brands if you can't have them in your stores. So I think getting all that mixed together was really positive for them.
So, hot or not, current price? You're hot on it. So the 19p feels more realistic than whatever it was before. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Excellent. We'll go hot on that one too.